In a death-defying miracle, Tabby Cat survives falling 400 feet from Bryce Canyon National Park. What began as a visit to Bryce Canyon National Park quickly turned into a tragic accident, only to later unfold into an astonishing story of survival. A couple visiting the park plunged nearly 400 feet to their demise from Inspiration Point, a towering overlook known for its stunning panoramic views. But in a turn of events that shocked park officials and animal rescue workers alike, their 12-year-old Tabby Cat, who had accompanied them on the hike, was found alive at the bottom of the canyon. To understand the magnitude of this survival, one must first comprehend the sheer height of a 400-foot fall. That's roughly equivalent to a 40-story skyscraper, similar in height to the iconic MetLife building in New York City, which stands at 427 feet. It's taller than the Statue of Liberty from base to torch and nearly matches the height of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Even for a human or large animal equipped with safety gear, a fall from this height would be virtually unsurvivable. Yet somehow, this elderly feline defied the odds. Rescuers who descended into the canyon found the couple's torn, soft-sided black pet carrier resting in the dirt and brush. Inside, to their amazement, was the cat, covered in mud and dirt, likely from skidding along the terrain during or after the fall. Despite her condition, she was alive, alert, and able to eat and drink on her own. She had sustained fractured ribs and 2 chipped canine teeth, but there was no internal bleeding or life-threatening trauma. According to veterinarians at a nearby sanctuary where she is recovering, she is expected to make a full recovery. The question on everyone's mind: how could any animal survive such a fall, especially a 12-year-old cat? Domestic cats have a well-documented survival mechanism known as the righting reflex. When falling, cats instinctively twist their bodies in midair to orient themselves feet first before impact. Their flexible spine, low body weight, and broad surface area relative to mass allow them to reach a relatively low terminal velocity, about 60 miles per hour, compared to 120 miles per hour for a human. When falling from significant heights, they spread their limbs wide to increase drag, similar to a flying squirrel, slowing their descent and reducing the impact force. Studies have shown that cats falling from higher elevations often fare better than those falling from lower ones. This counterintuitive phenomenon occurs because the animals have more time during longer falls to position their bodies for a better landing posture. A famous study from 1987 even found that cats who fell from more than 7 stories were more likely to survive than those who fell from fewer. Still, 400 feet is far beyond any commonly studied range. It's not just a high-rise, it's a cliff face. Most cats wouldn't survive such a drop, especially not a 12-year-old senior cat, whose bones are more fragile and reflexes less sharp than in younger felines. The cat's survival likely came down to a combination of instinct, physiology, and terrain. The muddy, sloped canyon walls may have absorbed some of the force, and she may have bounced or skidded rather than impacting all at once. There's also the possibility that the torn carrier, while damaged, acted as a crude buffer or slowed her fall as it hit the terrain. Not all cats would be this lucky. While most felines possess the physical traits to survive mid-range falls, success depends on countless factors: surface type, the animal's health, reflexes, body mass, and fall trajectory. A heavier or older cat without strong muscle tone might not survive. Despite her age, the elderly Tabby Cat retained just enough of that feline agility and light frame to pull off the impossible. Today, she's being closely monitored at a sanctuary. Covered in dirt but full of spirit, she's eating on her own, responding to caretakers, and showing signs of full recovery. If no surviving family members of the couple are found, sanctuary staff plan to eventually place her in a new home. In a world where tragedy often leaves nothing behind but grief, its survival is a rare and awe-inspiring exception. Against all logic and natural expectation, she lived. She became a symbol of resilience and a living testament to the mysterious, often miraculous capabilities of nature. In a fall that should have ended everything, this feline reminded us that even from the highest of heights, there is still hope.